as it is right now, APC is in a very bad shape because a lot of members and leaders have written to the president regarding the latest issues going on in the party, and this alone is beginning to sink the party. And election is close, and they have been trying everything possible. They're trying to do a lot of things to ensure that the party is well recognized. Remember that APC is the ruling party where the president emerged from, and PDP is the main opposition party aside all of the opposition parties. And right now, what exactly is the cause of all of this sinking and all of these issues going on in the All Progressive Congress? Well, they have written a letter to the president. What exactly is contained in this letter? Are they the ones making the decision that the party is not likely going to stand, or there's an issue on the ground that the party is trying to handle that looks a bit difficult? Well, we'll find it all about that in this report, but please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, so without further ado, it says the concerned APC stakeholders, a political group, has expressed worry that the ruling party has continuously toed the path that brought down the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in 2015. The stakeholders, in a letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, said the party's value of fairness and inclusiveness have been abused and violated by certain individuals using the president's name as cover to legitimize their selfish agenda. The letter, signed by Abubakar Siddiq Usman, obtained by us, said the party's ward and local government congresses were held in clear violation of fairness and transparency, alleging that party leaders employed an undemocratic method of imposing officials on other members. Usman told the president that the situation in the ruling APC greatly troubled and majority of party members who have merely kept quiet in deference to his leadership, trusting that he would take action to arrest the ugly situation. He expressed fear that the party may collapse after Buhari leaves office in 2023. If there was no urgent intervention by the president, it is not in doubt that in spite of all that has been going on in the party since we came into government in 2015, the party is still able to hold as one because everyone defers to you the same way. Not be the case by the time you leave office in 2023, he said. Well, for all that has been said, I believe majorly when we talk about party issues, it should not be merged with whatever is going on in Nigeria, because I believe the party should understand that there's a lot in the neck of the president, and they should rather help him to handle some of these issues than compounding it for him. Yes, because when we talk about all of these party issues, you're adding them with the present insecurities that the country is facing and so on and so forth. You will be definitely frustrated. But of course, it is because the president does not even understand. He's not in touch with the present reality of today in the country. That is why when he even spoke at the Independence Day, it was as if Nigeria was the most peaceful country in the world, because he never made mention of what Nigerians or what Nigeria has been going through. He was trying to give the impression that everything was well and good, everything was okay, when obviously we know how a lot of the south eastern regions, the northeast, the north central, and so on, even has been facing a lot of challenges and has been facing a lot of insecurity. But he never made mention of any of such. Rather, he just swept all of that under the carpet, because actually Nigerians on that very day were expecting that the president would touch all of the issues going on in the country, but he never mentioned one out of all. He never even said anything about all of that. So really, he's not majorly concerned about what is going on in the country. For the fact that he is okay, his family and some of the people he's close to are okay. I believe he's that kind of a person, and he believes all is okay. So definitely, people like the president really needs to be pushed the more. So even now that a chieftain from the All Progressive Congress is making statement and talking about how things are being handled in the party. Well, even if the party decides to break after 2023, I believe the president do not care. What his major concern is right now is how the North is going to continue power come 2023. And that alone has been another issue where both the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress have been having a lot of issues concerning zoning and concerning who will emerge as the president and vice president. That has been a major bone of contention recently between both parties. So it is really interesting to note that the president is very much aware of the present situation of things, but just does not care about the lives and properties of Nigerians. Because indeed, if he cares, he would remember his sworn oath to protect lives and properties of Nigerians in the country. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Well, I'll bring you as it is right now. It's just that there are a lot of underlining issues, not just for the APC, even the PDP are also experiencing the same issue, regarding zoning and the likes. But the president have to make sure things are well organized before he leaves office in 2023, because most of the things he has left unattended to are already beginning to collapse, and it's obviously showing that he has not been handling a lot of things very well. So you can imagine how a lot of accumulated issues on ground, how they are going to burst at the end of the day. So it is important that he goes back to his drawing board and see how things can get better, even if he leaves office. But the truth is, Nigerians do not even care about the People's Democratic Party, neither do they even care about the APC. So definitely there's a lot that Nigerians really need, much more than these two parties. But of course, they should also do their part, because you never can tell. They have all the monies, they've collected all the opportunities young Nigerians have to get a free, fair, and credible election is really, really not coming forth, because these guys have tried to cover up all of the places that young Nigerians would actually be able to make money from. So you can imagine how selfish they are. But of course, thank God, with hope, anything is possible. Yes. So guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for always being here. We appreciate you. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.